Hi, I'm Joe Menezes with ITBusiness.ca, and with me is John Riddell, who is Operations Manager at Ontrack Data Recovery. I'm here at the beautiful Ontrack offices at Gordon Baker Road in Toronto, where John is going to explain to me what they do at the center, at the Data Recovery Center, and also talk about the practical aspects of data recovery, some of the challenges that organizations face today in terms of data and storage and recovery of data. And also we would be describing a typical day in the life of a data recovery operator. So John, can you tell me something about some of the stuff that you'll do here?
Sure, certainly. Primarily, we support Canada for all of our data recovery needs for Ontrack. What happens is we support everything for the hardware physical needs, where data that has to be recovered within our clean rooms can be done here. We recover the data and then return that back to the customer, usually within about 3 or 4 business days. Typically, what we'll do is we'll get a call into our data center out of the U.S. They will inform us of the need, set it up with the customer for the customer to ship it in, and then we get that here in our lab in order to be able to recover that data physically, recover that back to physical hard drive if we have to, DVD, flash media, in order to be able to return that recovered data back to them as fast as possible.
Ani, could you tell us something about the work that you actually do over here?
Okay. So every day we get jobs in, and they get kind of pre-screened. And if they have a problem, mostly hardware or software, so if it's not recognized by the computer, the device will come in our clean room and we'll start the recovery on the device. And the device could be a hard drive, it could be a USB flash, a thumb drive, it could be a DVD, it could be a CD, it could be a phone, PDAs. We do anything that holds memory, we'll try to recover the data. It's most of the failures are hardware-related issues, and in hardware it could be something that the customer did by dropping a drive or breaking it, being damaged, or it could just be an internal mechanical problem or an internal electronic problem with the device. And this is what we deal with, I would say 90% of the time, for mechanical failures.
I see. So could you have, for example, corrupt hard drive sectors which need to be recovered?
Right, and this would be categorized as a software issue, and this is also something we have tools, software tools that are proprietary, that are company developed, and we definitely use those tools to work on corrupted data. It could be just sectors, it could be the configuration part of a device that is bad, and sometimes it could be in the data. So we have all different types of software tools that can help us troubleshoot the problem and fix it.
I see.
Some of the biggest challenges we face in data recovery is media damage, because sometimes it actually happens where the damage is physically on the media and there's no real recovery of that media.
So you would do the initial diagnostics to determine exactly what's wrong.
Right.
And kind of depending upon that, you decide where the product is to be sent?
Yep.
Okay.
And if it's a mechanical problem, I'll pass it on to the clean room. If it's software related, we'll use our own tools to get it read and get it passed on to the lab, where they'll complete the copying of the data.
I see. And say once the data has been copied, once the product is recovered, it comes back to you, and what do you do then?
Right, I'll put it onto one of our drives, or if the customer gave one of their drives, I'll make sure it's onto that. We verify the data to make sure it is theirs, and we'll send it back out to the customer if they're going to pick it up, or if we're going to ship it back out to them.
I see.